it's frustrating because it's very hard. You know, I'm fortunate because people reach out to me. You know, retired police officers reach out to me, cops reach out to me, and they always want to be anonymous, but they always say the same thing. They just said that the guys lost procedure, they panicked, and they didn't support the shooting. And they explained to me ways that they could do that without doing it. And when you try to word that, it gets lost because for some reason you can't support the police department and at the same time want your fellow brothers to be safe.
Right.
I don't want to go out and get shot in the car over a misunderstanding. One of the things that got me a steady job was that speech I gave, maybe my second or third show, about compliance. You know, we have to comply. No matter how bad it is, no matter how much you hate that police officer, no matter how horrible he is, you have to comply. You don't turn your back on anybody, especially a police officer with a pistol. You have to comply. And that's just not black men, that's every man who's ever in trouble with the police. Comply. You might get your ass kicked. You might have to lay face down on the ground. I've been there, but I'm going home. And the message is we have to comply. And when you're fighting for justice and when you want equality, we end up shooting ourselves in the foot because before we can even get the message out, people who say they're on our side, who have their own agendas, ruin it. You have a protest because you want equality, and then a group shows up and burns down a house. Where's the safety for the people in neighborhoods? Mrs. Dorn, you know, we get lost up, then we end up at each other's throat. The only way we'll ever change the police department is not taking away the roots, not affecting, you know, defunding the police department, so you're going to hurt the guys on the ground, the good cops, the men and women who sacrifice and deal with the worst in human society every day and still have to come home and raise families and pay taxes. We're going to hurt them. And the answer is what? It's term limits, it's qualified immunity, it's not the bottom of the tree, and we always attack the bottom of the tree. We never deal with the fruits that are getting fat off everybody else's misery. And until we wake up and stop attacking each other, it's not President Trump's fault. He wasn't there, he didn't order it. But it's convenient. You know, shame on Joe Biden. Yes, you came out against violence. I applaud you for that, sir. And then you turn it into political and blame it on the president because you want some votes. When you know damn right well presidents of the United States, doesn't matter who it was, Barack Obama, doesn't matter who it was, had nothing to do with what's going on in our streets. And that's what upsets me. I know I talked a little bit over, but my bad.
Yeah, you know what? I really feel sorry for Pete Hegseth to follow that. Pete.
Hey, Pete.
I actually